Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Rare Coins Treasures. Did you know that the penny jingling in your pocket right now could be worth more than a luxury mansion? Sounds crazy, right? But here's the truth. One particular Lincoln penny, the 2009 D-Mint Mark Edition, has shocked collectors by selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And believe it or not, some are valued at over $543,000 today. Yes, you heard me right, $500,000 for a single 1-cent coin. Now, before you rush to the couch cushions or grandma's old jar of coins, stick with me because what I'm about to reveal could change the way you look at every penny you've ever held. And no, I'm not talking about gluing glitter on your coins and trying to auction them on eBay. This is the real deal. In this video, we'll uncover why the 2009 D-Penny coin that millions ignored can secretly transform an ordinary person into a millionaire. By the end, you'll know exactly what to look for in your collection, and you'll understand why time may be running out to cash in. Let's rewind to 2009. America was celebrating the 200th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. To honor him, the U.S. Mint released a special penny series each design telling a piece of Lincoln's life story. But among these, the Denver Mint coins ones with the D mark carried a secret that only the sharpest collectors began to notice. You see, most pennies are mass-produced in worth, well, just a cent, but occasionally minting errors, rare variations, or pristine conditions make them priceless. The 2009 D-Penny is one such treasure. Because of low survival rates and high grades, and collector frenzy over Lincoln's bicentennial, these coins shot up in value. And here's the shocking part. While some 2009 D-Pennies are worth just a few bucks, untouched, flawless, and preserved, have commanded prices that reach the stratosphere. Imagine turning a single penny into the price of a Lamborghini. Now, if only my gym membership worked the same way, pay $1 and get a six-pack abs, upgrade. Sadly, life doesn't work that way. But with pennies, sometimes it does. But here's the fear factor. Most people will spend these coins without realizing their value. That means million-dollar opportunities are vanishing into vending machines and coin counters every single day. And once they're gone forever. So how do you know if the penny in your hand is the jackpot version? First, condition is king. If your 2009 D-Penny looks like it's been on a roller coaster ride through mud, sorry, it won't make you rich. But if it's in near-perfect condition, what collectors call mint state, the value skyrockets. In fact, a pristine example recently sold for $543,000. That's not pocket change, that's life-changing money, and that's not even the ceiling. Some experts believe as demand grows, the price could climb even higher. Imagine your penny becoming the ticket to retire early, travel the world, or finally buy that dream house you've always pictured. But here's where urgency comes. Opportunities like this don't last forever. As collectors snap up the best coins, the market supply shrinks. The longer you wait, the fewer chances you'll have to strike it rich. So yes, the only thing standing between you and $500,000 might just be that old coffee can in your garage. Suddenly, spring cleaning doesn't sound so boring anymore, does it? Think about it. A single penny, something we overlook every day, has the power to rewrite your financial story. And if that's true for a coin, imagine what hidden treasures might already be in your life waiting to be discovered. And here's the kicker. 2009 isn't the only year hiding millionaire pennies. In fact, there's another coin, even rarer, that has stunned experts with its jaw-dropping price tag. That's a story I'll reveal in my next video, so make sure you don't miss it. If you enjoyed this journey into the hidden world of coins, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin secrets, and share this video with a friend who might be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. Remember, your millionaire penny might be closer than you think. Imagine reaching into your pocket, pulling out a penny so ordinary, so common, that you almost toss it into a tip jar without thinking. But what if that little copper coin was secretly worth $654,000? Yes, you heard that right, a single penny. From 2015, without a mint mark, could buy you a luxury home, a sports car, and still leave you with a retirement nest egg. Now here's the shocking part. Millions of these pennies are still in circulation. One of them could be sitting in your piggy bank, hiding in your couch cushions, or resting at the bottom of your kitchen drawer. But here's the danger. Most people have already spent theirs, completely unaware that they were holding onto a fortune disguised as pocket change. Could you be one of them? Be honest. How many pennies have you tossed aside this week, thinking, it's just 1 cent? Well, if you're anything like me, you've probably lost more money in pennies than you'd ever want to admit. And now I'm wondering if I accidentally tipped my coffee barista $500,000. So what makes this coin so special? Why would anyone pay over $500,000 for a penny from 2015? And more importantly, how do you know if the penny sitting in your pocket is one of these rare treasures? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, we're going to uncover the secrets behind this millionaire-making penny. Let's break it down. The 2015 Lincoln 1-cent penny, without a mint mark, looks like every other penny you've handled. Abraham Lincoln's profile on the front, the Lincoln Memorial replaced by the Union Shield on the back. Nothing unusual at first glance, but here's where collectors go wild. Certain error strikes, flawless conditions, and rare production quirks have transformed this everyday coin into a piece of history worth more than gold bars of equal weight. A pristine specimen sold for an astounding $654,000, and the demand is only growing. Now, here's the million-dollar question, or should I say, the $654,000 question. How do you know if your 2015 penny is the right one? No mint mark under the date, meaning it was struck in Philadelphia. Coins with sharp, untouched surfaces, no scratches, and perfect luster are the most valuable. Rare errors like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or misaligned lettering multiply its value exponentially. But here's the catch. Even the tiniest detail could be the difference between 1 cent and life-changing wealth. Think of it like online dating. At first glance, every profile looks the same. Smiling faces, nice bios, but one tiny difference like owning a pet tarantulas suddenly changes everything. Well, in the coin world, that tarantula might just be a minting error. And instead of awkward dates, you walk away with nearly $750,000. Now here's where it gets even more urgent. Collectors know about this coin, and they're actively hunting for it. Every day you delay checking your change, someone else could be cashing in on the opportunity that could have been yours. You keep ignoring your pennies, tossing them aside. And then you find out your neighbor just sold their 2015 penny for $654,000. How would you feel knowing you had the same chance, but missed it? Because this isn't just about coins, it's about freedom. Imagine wiping away debt, traveling anywhere in the world, sending your kids to college without a single loan, or retiring early with complete peace of mind. All from a penny most people overlook. But here's the thing. This 2015 penny isn't the only coin hiding in circulation with a staggering price tag. There are other pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters out there right now worth small fortunes. And in my next video, I'll reveal which coins could turn you into a millionaire almost overnight, so the next time someone tells you a penny for your thoughts, just smile and think. Only if you've got $654,000 lying around, go through your midnight, not tomorrow. Look closely at every 2015 penny without a mint mark. Share this video with friends and family because, who knows, they might be sitting on the very coin that could change their life. And of course, subscribe and stay tuned, because the world of coins is full of hidden treasures, and the next one could be sitting right in your pocket. Imagine reaching into your pocket for loose change and pulling out a penny worth nearly $500,000. Sounds insane, right? Well, today, we're diving into the mysterious world of the 2016 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, everyday coin that could change your life overnight with its staggering value of $476,000. Before you shrug it off as just another coin story, let me ask you this. What if the wealth you've been chasing wasn't in a lottery ticket, but sitting quietly inside your coin jar? Stay with me until the end, because I'll reveal how to spot this exact coin, why it's worth so much, and the critical mistake that could cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars if you overlook it. And hey, if you're thinking, I don't have a coin that rare, I just have lint and a Starbucks receipt in my pocket, trust me, you're going to want to double-check anyway. You never know. To truly understand the 2016 no mint mark penny, we have to look back at its origin story. In 2016, the United States Mint struck billions of Lincoln cents. Most of them were stamped at the Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco mints, each leaving its distinct PD or S mark. But a small fraction slipped through without a mint mark at all. These weren't supposed to exist, making them an instant rarity. Now, here's where it gets intense. Ordinary 2016 pennies are worth just 1 cent, but these no mint mark survivors, collectors have fought over them at auctions, with one selling for an astonishing $476,000. That, for a second 1 cent, transformed into nearly $500,000. That's not just pocket change, that's life-changing wealth. And before you laugh and say, "Come on, it's just a penny," remember, people laughed at Bitcoin when it was $1. Who's laughing now? But here's the catch. Most people don't even realize they're holding this coin. They spend it without a second thought. Fear is real here. Every day, someone unknowingly drops a small fortune into a vending machine, and that's why you need to know exactly what to look for. So, how do you spot a 2016 no mint mark Lincoln penny? Check the date. It must read 2016. Look just below the year, where the mint mark should be. If there's no P, no D, and no S, you may have struck gold in the form of copper-plated zinc. Examine its condition. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Coins in mint state, condition untouched, gleaming. With no scratches are the ones breaking records. Now imagine this. You find one, get it graded, and suddenly that coin is your ticket to financial freedom. No 9-to-5 grind, no waiting for retirement, just instant wealth from a single penny. But here's the burning question. Why are collectors willing to pay nearly $500,000 for this coin, and not for others that look almost identical? The answer might shock you. It all comes down to scarcity and history. The 2016 no mint mark penny isn't just rare, it represents a minting anomaly, a story of imperfection in a system designed for perfection. Collectors aren't just buying metal, they're buying history, status, and the thrill of owning something no one else can easily find now. Here's where urgency kicks in. These coins are only getting harder to find. Every day, more vanish into collections, never to be seen again. That means the window of opportunity is closing. The longer you wait to check your coins, the slimmer your chances become. Trust me, you'll sleep a lot better knowing you checked your pennies, instead of lying awake thinking, "Did I just tip the barista $476,000 by accident?" So, my friend, the question isn't whether the 2016 no mint mark penny is valuable. We know it is. The real question is this: will you be the one to find it? Or will you let fortune slip through your fingers disguised as a simple penny? Take action now. Check your change. Dig through that coin jar. Open that old drawer. Because sometimes the road to a wealthy lifestyle isn't paved with gold. It's minted in copper. And if you thought the 2016 no mint mark penny was shocking, wait until you hear about another everyday coin that's quietly turning ordinary people into millionaires. But that is a story for our next video. Imagine this. You're holding a single penny in your hand, a coin so ordinary, so overlooked, that most people would toss it in a jar without a second thought. But what if I told you that one 1991 penny, yes, just a simple copper-colored cent, could secretly be worth over $656,000? That's not a typo. That's not a fantasy. This is a very real coin that can turn everyday people into millionaires overnight. And here's the shocking part. It could be hiding right now in your pocket change before you dump out your piggy bank onto the floor. Maybe finish this video first, because if you miss one detail, you might accidentally spend a fortune at the gas station for a cup of coffee. So, how can a 1991 Lincoln cent with no mint mark be worth more than a luxury house? Let's break it down. In 1991, most Lincoln pennies carried either AD for Denver or a P for Philadelphia, but a small number mysteriously appeared with no mint mark at all. To the untrained eye, these coins look normal, but collectors, they see gold. Well, technically, copper-plated zinc, but gold in value. But here's the kicker. Not all missing. Mint marks are valuable. In fact, 99% of them are worthless. So how do you know if you've struck it rich? When a coin is struck incorrectly at the U.S. Mint, whether it's due to a misaligned die, a missing mint mark, or a rare double strike, it creates what's called an error coin. Error coins are like printing mistakes in books, except, instead of lowering value, they skyrocket in price. Think of it this way. If the US Mint makes a mistake, collectors practically line up with suitcases of cash saying, "We'll take it." One of these rare 1991 no-mint Mark Lincoln cents recently sold for an eye-watering $656,000 at auction. That's not just pocket change, that's life-changing. Imagine paying off your mortgage, retiring early, or finally getting that dream car, all thanks to a coin worth less than a stick of gum when it was made. But wait, how do you know if your penny is the jackpot or just another penny destined for a parking meter? First, examine the coin under good lighting. A genuine 1991 no-mint mark penny will show absolutely no letter under the date. Second, condition matters. Coins in pristine condition, known as mint state, fetch the highest prices. Even a slight scratch could mean the difference between thousands and millions. And here's where time works against you. As more of these coins are discovered and enter the market, the rarity decreases. And so does the value. That means the best time to sell is always now. You might be thinking, all right, I've got the coin. Now what? You can't just walk into Walmart and demand $500,000 at checkout. These treasures need to go through reputable auction houses, coin dealers, or grading services like PCGs and NGC to certify authenticity and condition. That's how collectors trust they're getting the real deal. Trust me, if you try paying for pizza with one of these, you'll get a lot of strange looks and maybe a free breadstick, but not $656,000. Think about it. Right now, while most people are letting rare coins slip through their fingers, you're here, learning, preparing, and maybe about to discover your hidden fortune. A simple penny could open the door to financial freedom, travel, luxury, and a lifestyle you never thought possible. And here's the real question. Will you be the one to find the next $1,000,000 penny? Or will you spend it without ever knowing? If you enjoyed this journey into the hidden world of rare coins, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with friends and family. Because who knows? Someone you know might be sitting on a coin worth a fortune.